Hi, this is Rogue73 from Airsoft and Survival, and today I'm bringing you a glove review. So I haven't done a glove review now for a while, and I actually showed these on a previous video that I did when I was doing a hike, and I said I would do a review on them. So I wanted to wait a little bit to see how they fared out, and they fared out pretty well now. I haven't had any problems with them. Now, before I start off, these are supposed to be Mechanix gloves, but to be honest with you, I think they're definitely a Chinese knockoff. And I'll explain why. First of all, I bought them in an Airsoft shop here in Japan for about the equivalent of $30, which is about the right price for a pair of Mechanix gloves. And but just because where I bought them, I have a very funny feeling that they're not real. But besides that, they're actually pretty good. Okay, let me run down some features on it. Okay, we do have a short cuff with Velcro fastening. Now I have very small wrists, so I have to pull this really tight. Okay, which is really nice. It's really nice to have a short cuff wrist on it. It has extra padding in the palm. It has heavier material in the wear points here and on your trigger finger and also on your thumb. It also has bits on the inside. It has a bit top of your finger here and here. Now I haven't figured out what they're for. I gather they say that's where you're going to be rubbing it more. Okay, then you have rubberized protection across the next few fingers, across the knuckles, and here on the back of your hand. Now the actual rubberized pieces have flex points on them as well, which makes them very comfortable to use. Another feature, I don't know if you can see, is that inside here, the different materials, a kind of a stretchy, breathable material. And then the rest of the fingers are made of a type of synthetic leather. It's very breathable, really soft, and you can actually have some dexterity through it. Now, what's great about these pieces in here is that they let your glove breathe. So I was using this over the weekend during the Sunday game, my Airsoft game, and it was pretty warm, pretty humid, but when the breeze came I could feel the wind coming in through these parts of my fingers. Even now I can feel it, and it actually feels great on your hands. It stops your hands from sweating. Didn't find my hands became sweaty at all. Now later on in the summer when the humidity picks up, I really want to see how well these do, but for the moment they're doing great. One thing I have found is that even with this extra piece on the index fingers, you can still use your iPhone. It actually still works. So I found that pretty cool. You can still use all your functions. Here we go, that's where I am, Kobe, Japan. Humidity 73. Yeah, chances of rain 0. And it says about 24 degrees. Okay, so I find it really cool. So even though you got your gloves on, you can still use your phone. Really nice, really hard wearing. Now, one drawback I found just recently is, the stitching's coming away on the Velcro. Not a big issue, I can fix that, but it's another point that reminds me that this may be not. And you can see the fraying paper on it. These are definitely not proper Mechanix gloves. Also, I've seen someone else do a review of Mechanix gloves and they said, oh, they're made in Vietnam. Well, these ones say they're made in China. If you can see that. But yeah, there we go. It says made, medium 9, made in China. Now, normally I take an 8. The reason being is for this finger here. But I can't, even here in Japan, an Asian country, I can't seem to find a size 8. So I usually have to pull this finger right inside. But once it's in, I have no problems. I did find the dexterity a little bit uncomfortable during the game for a few things, but overall, it's probably the best pair of gloves I've had so far. Really is. So I give them a 2 thumbs up. Even if there might be a Chinese knockoff, pair of Mechanix gloves, they're cool. So, hope you like my quick review on these Mechanix gloves. Please like and subscribe, and remember, be prepared.